Welcome back to template tutorials. In this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to create a beautiful poster like this. So as you can see, everything is well fit, so you can zoom it in like this, so you can see it from the top to the bottom. Everything is well fit and perfect. So without wasting much of your time, let's get started. So let me close this PowerPoint. So we are having a blank document here, a slide here, so we have to start, and the first thing that we have to do here is to go to the tab, the home tab, and under the home tab we can get the layout there. So we change the layout to blank, and we'll move again to the tab there. So from the tab we'll go to the slide size and go to customer slide size. So from there we'll now go to the widescreen. So you change the widescreen to A4 paper and click on the portrait and also click on OK. So we leave it the maximize and click on maximize. So as you can see, we now have our slide, which is now in a portrait form and it's in A4 paper form. Okay, so the first thing we have to do here is to go to the insert tab, and you are going to insert a shape. Oops, let me close this. We have to insert a shape, and the first thing we have to do is to go and click on the shapes there and go and click on the rectangle shape. So let's draw a rectangle. It's just much easier to draw this thing. So let's draw the rectangle like this. I'll leave mine this way. If you go on, you can zoom in your document, your slide there. So by using the zoom icon there to zoom it in. But for me, I would like it to be this way, so I can be seeing everything clearly. So I know how to position my things to my satisfaction. Alright. So when you are done positioning it, you can now click. Okay, it's already clicked. Sorry. So as the shape is just like this, you can see that you can find the properties by right clicking on it, and when you right click on it, you can easily go to the format shape. That's that text there. When you just click on it, the properties of the shape will appear on the right side of your screen. Okay, so we have the fill there and we have the line there. So what you have to do now is we want to remove the outline, the line that goes around the shape. So that's what we call the outline, and you can easily remove it by going to the shape outline here at the top here under the shape format. So assuming if it is at the help side, or let's say assuming if it was at the home tab, you can easily bring it back to the format shape, so you can, all the properties of the format shape can all appear. Alright, so I'll just easily go to the shape outline. I'll click on it and I'll go to no outline. So you see that the line that goes around the shape has all vanished. Okay, so as I click on this one, we have the properties. If I want to change the color of it, I can easily click on the shape fill here and just choose the color of my choice. Or as the properties has appeared on the right side of my screen like this, I can just go to the color. I'll leave it as solid fill, and I'll go to the color here. I'll just click on the icon there and I'll choose the color of my choice. So I'll go with this color. Perfect. Alright, so the next thing again that we have to do here, you are not done yet. You have to insert another shape also. And how do we insert the shape? Very good. We can insert the shape by going to the insert tab there. When you click on the insert tab, we will click on the shapes there. That's right. So we have to insert a circle. So I'll draw my circle like this. Like this. So you can also draw your circle and position it to your satisfaction. Are you okay? Alright. So if I draw my circle like this, so later on if I want, I can easily, enlarging it or reduce the size of it. But for now I can leave it this way, or probably increase the height like this a little bit and leave it this way. I hope it looks perfect for me. That's right. Okay, so the shape also, as I click on the circle, you can see that the properties of the circle has appeared at the right side of my screen, which is here. I hope you can see it. Alright, so the circle also, for the circle I want there to be a picture. So how do we insert the picture? So you can see at the properties of the circle, at the right side of the screen, as the properties appear, you can easily just move your mouse pointer to where the picture or texture field is. Or we can all see it. So I have the picture and the texture field here. So you can easily click on it. When you just click on it once, even though it will not be like this, but it will change some kind of color over there, and easily from that place you can change the picture, or you can insert the picture in there. So mine, it's already having a picture that I've already inserted it earlier with the other the example that I showed earlier on. But if you also want to insert your picture, when you click on the icon there, you can easily go to the insert tab, insert button. So I'm to insert my picture offline, so I'll go with work offline. You see my pictures are here, so I can easily click on any picture of my choice. Let's say this one, and click on the insert. It will be inserted. So but I don't want to use this picture, I want to use the other picture. So I'll click on this picture, I'll click this way. You see everything is now fit. Okay, so for the circle, I want there to be an outline. So you see, it's already having an outline, because when you remember very well, we only remove the outline for the rectangle and not for the circle. So you see the outline goes across it. But the outline, I don't want it to be too small. I want there to be, the outline to be a little bit thick. So how can I make it thick? That's right. I can only make it thick by going back to the properties of the circle. So when you go to the properties of the circle, we have the, if you can remember very well, we have the fill. And if we click on the fill, there are some a couple of properties which lays under the fill. But I'd rather go to the line, because the line deals with the stroke, the outline. It deals with it. So you see, I'll leave it at the solid line, and I'll not stop there. I'll just go straight to the width, which is here, the width. So I'll change the width to 12. I want the stroke, the outline, to be 12 pixels, the PET. So I'll leave it at the 12. You can also give it any width that you want. So you can make it, let's say 20 or any number of your choice, but I would like to go with only the 12. So I'll just leave it that way. So I'll go again to the color, under the line. So if you check very well, I did not move away from the line. I'm still under the line, which is here. So I'll just go to the color. So I'll choose the color of my choice like this. Hope you can see it well. That's right. So I would like to duplicate the circle. Make a copy of it. So I can easily do copy paste, Ctrl+C to copy, and Ctrl+V to paste. But I would like to rather go with the easiest way, as we used to always do. I'll just click and hold the Ctrl key and click and drag, you see, to duplicate it. So we can reduce the size of it a little bit. As I said earlier on, you can do it to your satisfaction. So you can reduce the size of it to suit you. So I can send this one down a little bit, let's see, this way, and I can leave this one here and reduce the size a little bit. So I'll bring it this way. So as the video goes on, you can easily change something, kind of things in there, or even increase the size of the circle and even the rectangle. It has no problem. But for now, let's leave it this way. So let me change the picture for this one. So when I click on it, the properties will appear here. I'll click on the first icon here. So from the first icon, you see it's already at the picture or texture fill. If it is not at the picture or texture fill, you can easily click on this the check button here, or the radio button there, and go to the insert button. Sorry, I keep on mistaking it for tab, but it's a button. So I'll go with work offline, and I'll choose this my shape here. That's it. You see, it's now inserted. Okay, so again, the next thing we have to do there is to go back to the insert tab and insert another shape. And this time around, the shape will not be a big one. It just have to be a sizable one. So we just have to insert it here. Probably pull it to this side a little bit. I think this way is okay. So you can use the arrow key to also position your own. So I want to remove the outline. So I just go with shape outline, no outline, and the color also. I'll just choose the color that we chose earlier on. Okay, again, I'm not done with the inserting of the shapes. I would like to insert another more shapes. Alright, so I'll just click on it again, the insert tab again, and I'll go with the shapes. So I'll go with this one, the rounded rectangle. So I'll just draw my rounded rectangle like this. Use the small icon there to control the radius of it. Okay, so I'll do it this way. Okay, this way is okay. Let me go with this and reduce the size of it. I think this is a little bit okay. Okay, so you can also be doing your own, to suit your satisfaction. Okay, so I'll leave it this way. Yeah, let me use my arrow key to move it a little bit. So I'll leave it this way, and for this one, I will just remove the color of it, the background color. So I'll give it no fill. So you see we have the shape outline, which is still there. So I can easily just go to the shape outline and give it a color of black. I want it to be black. Let me duplicate it. So I'll just hold the Ctrl button key, and drag. So when I do this, I'll duplicate it. So this one, I don't want it to be the same as the first one, so I want to change the color of it. So as the shape there is active, the properties will appear. I hope you are okay. That's right. So when the properties appear, you just have to click on the solid fill and give it a color. So I'll choose the color that we've been choosing earlier on from the beginning. The outline, I would like to remove it. So when I remove the outline, okay, so again, I want there to be transparency. The opacity, I want to reduce it. You see, it's too thick, but I want the the other color, the other shape, which is one, I want the color to still appear, the color that goes around this side. Okay, so I just have to go back to the the properties of it. So you see, under the properties of it, under the fill, you understand, under the filling, so the fill, if you just go down, you can see we have transparency. So you see that small icon there, if you just pull it, you see with the opacity, the thickness of that shape will be reducing, so you can see the background, what is happening there. So I'll leave it at 45, probably 25 is okay. Let me make it 25. I don't want it to be too thick, I don't want it to also be less too bad. So you can increase it or leave it at 25, or you can make it 30 or whatsoever. Okay, so this way is okay for me. Let me just leave it at the 17. So let me position it well. I think this way is okay for me, so I'll just leave it this way. Alright, so let's again go and insert another shape. Someone will be wondering, why is that you are just inserting a shape, You are inserting the shapes and you are using the shapes to design the poster so that it will look more attractive. So let's insert it another circle. So a circle, I'll give it no fill. So at the same time, I'll just go straight to the line. The weight, I'm talking about the outline. So I'll just go to the line there. I'll give it a weight of 25. Okay. So I won't stop there. I'll just come to the dash type. Just move it to probably the third one, and the compound type, make it the last one. And not just bad, you can you just leave it Miller and leave it at flat. So the color, let me change it to black. Okay, so the transparency of the outline also, you have it here, so you can just reduce it. So probably I'm gonna reduce the size of this one before. Okay, so I think this is not too bad. Okay, so I'll just leave it at 69. So let me just position it here. Okay, I think this is okay. So let me again just insert this small thing there. Another shape that I'm talking about, I just want to insert it. Where is it? Where can I find you? Okay, you are here. So let me zoom in. I want to zoom in so I can easily control it, because I don't want that one to be too big. I don't want it, I just want it to be small. So if I do this here, I can use this one to control it. I hope you can see. Okay, let me increase it a little bit like this way. Okay, let me reduce the size of it. Okay, this way is okay, it's not bad. So let's remove the shape outline to no outline and give it a shape fill of black. I can make it gray. Okay, so let me duplicate it. So let me just place it here for now, even though we'll move it at the later part of the video, but I want to just place it here for now. Alright, so let me zoom out again. Okay, so now we have to go to the most important part of it, which is to insert another some kind of shapes also. But this time around, these ones are somehow a little bit to control, difficult to control sometimes, but it's too easy when you are following my tutorial, because I always make my things easy so that you can easily follow up. So again, just go to the shapes, look for a circle and insert there, just click on the shapes and click on the circle. So just draw a small circle like this. So remove the shape outline, give it no outline, and the fill, choose this color. So duplicate it by holding the control key to drag. So you can just hold the control key as it's highlighted, just hold the control key, place your mouse on this one and click on this one. So you can just hold the control key again and drag, so all of it will duplicate. So you can again, let me add another one like this. So I'll just hold the control key again and duplicate. So making it in total, that will be 7, right? Okay, so let me just hold the control key again, click on this one, click. So as I'm clicking this way, I'm just kind of highlighting it, selecting it all. So when I leave it this way, I can again, all of them are already selected, so I'll just hold the control key and drag. Or you can see it like this. So if I want, I can select all of these ones also. So I'll just hold the control key. If I click on the control key, I'll not leave it, I'll just hold it whilst clicking on the shapes. So I'll still hold the control key, click and drag, so that it will duplicate those ones also to the bottom. Hope you are following. That's right. So you see, this way is okay for me. Alright, so if the shapes are too big, you can easily just go and reduce the size of the shapes so that it will suit you well. Like if I click on this shape, click on this one, click on this, I can easily reduce the shapes of it. You see, you can easily reduce it. But if you want, you can just click on all of the shapes. Select all of them. So I'm still holding the control key. I didn't leave it. So just hold on a minute, or you can also just follow up as I'm doing. Alright, we are almost there. Okay, so you see, you can zoom it in like this, so you can reduce the shapes of it. Just drag like this to reduce the shapes of it. I think this way is okay, right? This way is okay. Yes, these are okay. Okay, so let me close in those shapes a little bit. They are too far from each other, so I'll just select this first line and close them in like this. Select this, oops, this one also, this one, oops, this. So I'll close them in also. And lastly, for this one, I'll select them all also and I'll close them in. You can visit my homepage. There we have a lot of videos and mini tutorials on the different posters. We also do certificates and etc. So you can follow up there. The channel is called Template Warriors. You can follow up over there for more knowledge. We have different types of posters, certificates, forms and etc. in our channel. So you can visit the Template Warriors. Just type Template Warriors at the search button. You'll be able to get our channel. You can visit it for all the things that you need in there, mostly posters, certificates, forms and etc. Alright. Oops. Okay, so lastly for this one, okay, so let me position all of these ones to the right way so that we can move on. Like this is okay. Okay, so let me zoom out. So when I zoom out this way, or like I forgot of something, sorry, I want to just select the first two columns. Let me zoom in, else I won't be able to see clearly. The first two columns, and I'll duplicate those ones. So I'll hold the control key to duplicate. Alright, so I'll bring it down there to this side. Okay, so I'll leave it here. Alright, so I'm done with that part also. So let's insert one shape, and inside that shape we'll just write our date there. So I'll click on the insert tab, and I'll go with the shapes, and I'll go and click on the rounded rectangle. So I'll just go and draw my shape there like this. I'll give it no outline, and the color I'll give it probably I'll choose this color. Okay, let me choose the green. So I'll just enter to the properties of it. Okay, the properties are already here, so just click on the icon there and go to color, more colors. So let's customize the color. So you can easily just go here. So you see that the color has been appearing here, so you can easily just control it and change it to any color of your choice. So I like to leave it this color. Okay, it's not bad, so I'll leave it this color. Okay, so I'll type whatever you want to type in there. So I'll type July in caps, July 14th 2025. Okay, so I'm using today's date for it. Alright, so let me go to the home tab and change the style away, the font style to area rounded, and the bold the size of it I'll make it 20. Okay, so you can also do your own, and give it any style that you want, and even the size of it. Okay, so let me insert a text. This time we're not a shape. We'll now go with the text, inserting of the text. So I'll just click on the insert tab there, and I'll go to the text box. So I'll just click on the text box and just click once, it will show something like this. So I'll type my text in there. So I'd like to type business. Click on the enter button to bring it down. So I'll type workshop, because the poster here is for business workshop, but we are just using some kind of random text to just use it, but you can easily use it for your business workshop poster. But but we are all the details that you are seeing here, we're just using it as our default things that we've been using. So I'll change the style there to the area rounded, and the size of it I'll make it 20. Okay, I'll make it 20. 20 is okay. Maybe I can make it bold. So let me position it all to this side and bring another one here. So I'm duplicating it. So I'll change this one, but this time around I don't want it to be bold. I'll also change the text style to Times New Roman. Okay, so I'm just going to generate some kind of random text there, but when you are using it, you can easily just insert your own text in there. So how do you generate the random text? I'll just click on the equal sign and type rand. I can make it caps or small, but I'll just go with the small letters. Rand, open brackets. So I want there to be one paragraph, and the paragraph must contain probably 2 lines. So like this, and I'll click on the enter key, so it will come like this. So let me just do away with this one. I'll just do away with this one. After all, I started earlier on, I'm just generating random text there, nothing serious. So I'm just making it a one paragraph, and the one paragraph is made up of probably only one text. I said text, one sentence. Okay, so like this. So I'm not done there. I'm moving this one to this side, and this time around I want to generate another text over there. So I'll just generate another text like this, one paragraph with 2 lines like this. Okay, so let me go with this one. Okay, so you see this one is it's not looking bad, so we'll do it this way. Okay, so let me duplicate this one down and write our contact. We are moving to the final side of it, so I'll just write my contact like this. It's not my actual contact, we are using it as a default contact. For the sake of this video, that's what we are doing, to protect our privacy. So let me bold it. So I can use the Control B to bold it, or I can easily click on the small icon there to bold it. Okay, so let me move it to this side. So for this time around, let's zoom it in, because we have to insert some 3 icons there, and then we are going to insert the mobile icon, and we have to insert the email icon, and even the location icon. So I'll do it this way. I'll leave it this way for now. So I'll just go to the insert tab. When I click on it, I'll click on the pictures, and I'll click on this device, because the icon that I'm insert is inside my device. I'll open my folder. I can see it here. I'll insert it like this. See it's here, right? So let me do it this way. I'm reducing the size of it, so you can also do your own. If you are not having this icon, you can easily just go and download it. And even there are ways of doing this kind of icon, this one, by using some keys and alphabets, let's say alphanumeric keys to do it. I did something like I showed how to do this one in my other videos, so you can check it out in my homepage. So I'll do it this way. Bring this one here. Alright, so let me duplicate this one down and change the text of it. So this time I want there to be location, so I'll make it anywhere straight. Oops, I spelled the anywhere wrongly. Anywhere straight. So I'll make it 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll leave it that way. Okay. So lastly, let me duplicate that one also. And let me give the email, like for instance, to be info support @gmail.com. I think it's not by right. Okay, so let's insert the location button, the location icon. So insert, go to pictures, and this device, so it's here. I'll insert it, so it's at the top there. So let me bring it down and resize it very well. So I think this way is not by right. So let me send it to this side, small. This one also, let me send it to this side a little bit. Okay, so let me push this one here, push this one also to this side, and push this one also to this side. Okay, so let me insert the email icon also. So insert here, pictures. I'll go with this device and the email. Okay, so you can also reduce the size of it. If you don't have these icons, you can just go and visit any Chrome browser that you know. But you can just the Chrome browser that I usually use most often, I usually use Edge, Google Chrome, also Firefox, and etc. But if you have any Google web browser, you can easily just go and visit any of it. I guess this thing will be there, so you can easily just download it and remove the background of it. Okay, so I'll leave this one here and send this one and this one. Sorry, I send this one and this one to this side a little bit. So I'll just push it like this. I'll leave it there. So this one, I'll push it this way to be in the middle, and push this one also like this to be like this. So I can easily select all of these ones and bring it down. So let's zoom out to see how it will look, if it will look perfect. Okay, I think it's a little bit better. So this, we can bring the icon down here. We can change the color of it. Where is the shape format? You see, we can click on it, and the color of it, you can choose the color that we choose. Is like for the small icons, shapes there. This one also, I'll just click on this. I'll go back there. Click on this. It will take that color of that shape. Okay, so as you can see, everything looks perfect and okay. So you can also customize your poster to your satisfaction. But as you can see, mine, I'm done and everything is intact. So thank you so much for watching, and see you later in my next video.